else did they change? Who else is in the game? Well, Cortex in there. Talked about him. Nina, yep. Engine. Crunch. But like I said, I like Crunch's new personality. That Mr. T personality, I like it. No, there's something about it. It makes me laugh. I can't lie. It makes me laugh. I don't mind it. It's not like Crunch had like a super well-developed personality in the fourth game anyway, so it's whatever. A bit sad that he didn't show up for Crash 4. It's about time. I wonder how they're gonna do that, because the whole game is about taking place after 3. But you know, after 3 is Wrath, and that was when Crunch was introduced. So since Crunch wasn't in 4, it's about time, or they're gonna put Crunch in the game, or I mean, if they're trying to make a 5th game, I don't see why not. You know, they can bring all the villains back. I don't really care. But are we gonna like have? I mean, what are they gonna do? That's what's so interesting and very disappointing that they cancel 5. I mean, I don't know if they did or not, but like, if they were in the process of making the 5th game, I really wanted to see what the direction was gonna be, because they did time. You know, they did time. What's the thing gonna be this time? Hopefully, I like it if they just keep going with the portals. You know, like Crash. You know, classic Crash. Alright, let's go! Classic Crash. The first game is okay. You know, it's not all that great. But, you know, the way the game is, like, made, it's like, you know, you go to these... Like, it has a story, believe it or not. All Crash game has a story to it. And, like, each game follows that story. Except for, well, Mutant and Titans. I mean, you know, that game, that's just something completely different. They stopped following the story after, what? Pretty much after Twin Sanity, really. I mean, well, they stopped following the story. Well, yeah, like I said, Twin Sanity, because Tag Team Racing, that's... No matter what the game was, it's still a spinoff. It's a racing game. It's a spinoff. That's not what Crash is about. So it's a spinoff. If it's something different than like going through levels, it's a spinoff. With a different gimmick. I'm trying to think. When did they stop following the story? What happened? Okay, what's the next game after Tag Team? What is the next game after Tag Team? I don't know. I think... Was it Crash of the Titans? Did they really go ahead and do that? Like, I could have sworn there was something else. I know there was a lot of spin-offs, like the Game Boy games and all that. I don't know. I think Crash of the Titans was after that. Because, like, Traveler's Tales took over. They made Wrath. And then Twin Sanity. And then they made Tag Team, I think. And then after that, I think they sold it to the guys that made Titans. So yeah, I think Titans kind of picked it up, yeah. So Twin Sanity is... Yeah, I was right. Twin Sanity is where they stopped following... After Twin Sanity is when they stopped, like, Tag Team Racing, they stopped following the story. They didn't do the story because after Twinsanity, tag team wouldn't make sense. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense because of what happened to Cortex. Oh my god, this guy, man. Did I get the boxes? I did. Wow. I almost got the boxes and won the race. That would have been the first time if I did something like that. I've never gotten all the boxes and won no race at the same time. But yeah, because like Crash, you know, he starts the story. We gonna talk to Dingo Dial? So give me the crystals and shove off before I roust you. Oh. Yeah, cause like, you know, after Crash 1, Crash 2 happens. Crash beats Cortex on his on top of his blimp to save Twana, and they ride off while Cortex fall down because he was in the air using his hoverboard. And then Crash 2 picks up when Cortex is falling from that fight into some sort of cave where the crystals, where he found the crystals. He takes one back and talks the engine about it. And then at the end of that game, Crash beats him again by collecting all the gems. By collecting all the gems, and they use Embryo's laser. Watch out! Ah! Got it. I can't believe I still won. They use Embryo's laser to like destroy Cortex. What's his name? His ship. I can't remember. You know, they destroy his ship. And then like Crash 3 picks up after that. Like the destroyed ship, some of the debris falls down and crash into like this prison that Uka Uka was conveniently hiding in. Like of all the places on the world, it crashed down on that.
Good day, mates. Dingo Dial's your name, and Uka Uka and Cortex gave me orders to bring the crystals to them during the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off before I roast you.
I love it. I love when he says Uka Uka, because Uka Uka. He says it so slow, like Uka Uka. So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast you. I can't pull off that Australian accent, but I wish I could. What's he saying when you show up to fight him? He says, break out the butter, cause I'm gonna make toast. You know, think about it. And like the other Crash games where everybody get like a redesign and character, the character changes, the personality changes. Dingo Dial is still the same person. Like he's always been the same, no matter what game he is. He's still the same. They never changed him because he's so good. He's so funny. Even Crash 4 About Time, they made him even more funnier, I guess, a little bit. And you get to play as him too. That was a real treat. And his gameplay ain't even all that bad. Whew. It's a lot more time consuming, I'll tell you that much though. But it ain't that bad. Woo! And besides, if you don't like playing this Dingo Dial or Twana, they don't really have all that much levels. I think they did a good job with that. Like if they want to introduce some new characters with well, not new character, but you know, like introduce new gameplay styles for a Crash Bandicoot game that's, you know, it's always been playing as Crash or either Coco. They have, you can play as Twana, Dingo Dial, or Cortex. And like in a couple levels, you know, it's not like they take over the whole game. It's like, what? Oh, I'd say all three of them have like at least 4, maybe 5 levels, and that's it, you know? Just so if you don't like it, you don't really have to play as it all that much. Uh-oh. Getting out the temple today. Gotta get a purple gem for that. Oh! Looks like you guys got another Pokemon. That was unintentional. Oh, you got another Pokemon. Congratulations. Just tell me this one thing. Do you guys got Lucario? Congratulations. Lucario's like, it's like my second favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Arcanine. And then Lucario will be my second one. I really like Arcanine. You guys know that Arcanine was supposed to be a legendary, but they changed it. Let's get up here. Woo! Okay. I can't believe you guys got all these Pokemons from me. It's a Pokemon giveaway. How many bosses up there? Is it 2? There you go. Oh my god, yeah. I'm not even on the tar. You telling me that brick thing was that big? Yeah, there's only 2 boxes up here. Well, aren't you guys lucky I've stepped in this level? Hold on to those Pokemon because you won't be getting any more. Woo! I hope you guys didn't get a legendary. Do I need this? Don't do it, Lars. I just had to see. I just had to see. Woo! Oh. How many times did I die? I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you gotta get the purple gem. Well, I'm glad you guys, I hope you guys are enjoying your Pokemon. Hi. Alright. Just so yeah, there's 2 gems. One for getting all the boxes and the other one for going through the purple gem path. Chin. Coco. But yeah, like I was saying, Crash 1, you fight Cortex, you beat him. Say Twana, Cortex fall down from the blimp. Crash 2, when he falls down, he lands in a cave, introducing the crystal, and using the crystal to harness his energy so that he can destroy the earth. Or, no. To mind control everybody with the power of the crystals. But he needed all 25. Woo! But Crash defeats him with the help of Embryo by collecting the gems, and they use the gem to like destroy his ship. And then Crash 3 picks up when the debris of that ship. Oh god. The debris of that ship that they destroyed falls down and lands on the prison that Uka Uka was in. And, woo! Woo! Uka Uka gets free. Finds out that he's been working. Cortex was working for him the whole time. Okay. Where's my checkpoint at? Oh. And he has invited in Trophy to to like go back in time, because like the crystals that we had collected in the second game, that was the last 25 crystals on Earth. And now that their power has been used up, they're useless. And so like there's no more crystals on Earth. And so Uka Uka invited in Trophy to use the time machine so that we can go back in time and find more crystals. Which probably would have messed up time, but you know, it's a game. Woo! Yay! Once again, you're my love. All right, let's go. But yeah, so they used the time machine. Aku Aku catch one of this because Uka Uka is his brother. And they can feel each other's presence. And so Aku Aku brings Coco and Crash to this place where they go through time, get the crystals, to fight the bosses, Dingodile, and stop Cortex and Uka Uka.
Right, now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine.
What happened at the end of this game? The time machine.
Break out the butter. I'm gonna make toast.
There go Penta Penguin right there. I guess you could say Penta Penguin has always been in the game since Crash 2. But that penguin that Dingodile was antagonizing, that is the one and true only Penta Penguin. They didn't just take one of the random enemies in the game and just, you know, gave him like a little carrot to slide it in the racing game. They kind of wanted that penguin kind of like to get back at Dingodile. And so Penta Penguin was born. Woo! But yeah, at the end of this game, the time machine collapses on itself. And it sucks. It sucks Cortex and Trophy and Uka Uka in it. And they go back in time where they're stuck. They're stuck back in time. And the time machine has made them into babies. Well, Uka Uka and Trophy. And they fight over Uka Uka to use his mask. Oh, you're done? Woo!
You thrashed me, mate. No worries, but you'll soon be up against much worse.
You say so. Yee! He looked right at Dingodile. Oh boy. So then, like, after this game, you know, after we defeat Cortex and Trophy and all that, they get sucked into back in time to where, I'm guessing, before dinosaurs, and they turn into babies. What happens next? Two things happen, actually. Two things. One, you have the downfall of Crash.
Well, haven't we gotten far for a pair of fuzzy marsupials? I am Dr. Nefarious Tropy, master of time and creator of the very time twister machine you see before you. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex have sent me to end this little charade, so you won't be leaving my area with the crystals.
I swear it. So serious. Calm down. Calm down, baby. Have some cheese. Alright. Yeah, two things happen. One, you got the continuation of the downfall of Crash Bandicoot, where they start off with Crash 4, not Crash 4, but Wrath of Cortex. And then like you have Crash 4 About Time, that happens. So what they first started off with was Wrath Cortex. Wrath doesn't really, I mean, it kind of picks up after 3, I guess. But somehow they don't really explain how Trophy and Cortex got back. But they're back, and they're back to being their natural ages, I guess. Somehow. They don't really explain it, but they acknowledge it a little bit. What was the dinosaur name? I think his name was Baby T-Rex. Baby Rex? I can't remember. Baby T-Rex, I think. Baby T or something like that. I can't remember. Whatever his name is, I'm pretty sure I'm close. But yeah, let's see. Wrath of Cortex kind of got like a Looney Tune kind of base explanation of how Cortex and then Trophy got back. They're just back. They're just back. But since Trophy's in there, we can assume that, yeah, Crash 3 did happen. As they're sitting at the evil table, trying to decide what to do about Crash. And the personality of the characters, they're all still there. You can tell Cortex is getting a little more flamboyant because he's getting a little loopy. That he's been beaten by Crash so many times and he despises Crash. And I know he can't wrap can't wrap his head around how an idiotic person like Crash can defeat a super genius like him, and that probably like pissing him off so much that it I don't know, it make him go crazy a little bit. You know, he's just kind of like giving up. You know, like even in this game, you can see a little bit like he laughs a lot, and even apologizes. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. This is the part where I'm supposed to be mad." You know, so yeah. You can tell that he's just like kind of giving up inside. Crash is beating him to the point where it's that bad. Alright, so what happens in Wrath of Cortex? They try to think of something on what to do with Crash, and so they decide to wake up the elementals. While Cortex works on his project, which is Crunch. And the elementals, they're just going around causing destruction and stuff. And I guess Coco has like some sort of lab where they can like go to different parts around the world to like stop the reign of terror of these elemental masks. That's actually what the game is about. You know, you never really think about it too much because, you know, when you're playing Crash, it's just a platform game, you know? You go through the levels and that's it. But like, no, they have stories if you pay attention. It's pretty dark. It's Looney Toony, but it's dark. Oh, I missed a couple of boxes. I think we got a gym path. Yeah. But yeah, with this game, you really want to go for the color gems. And then come back to the levels. Like I like this game a lot better when it comes to like, you know, backtracking. That I think they handle it a lot better. Cause it's like the backtracking, yeah, it's in the game, but it's not as bad as like Crash 2, you know? So, you know, with this, it's like a couple of things you have to do. And then you're pretty much done. Once you got like the color gems, you can go back and do whatever level is required for that color gem, and then that's it. You know, you don't have to do too much. But with Crash 2, you had to backtrack almost all the time to get the boxes. But once you open up the color gem path, you pretty much got all the boxes in, and then you can get the gem. And sometimes they even give you 2 gems for doing the path and the boxes. So I think they handled it pretty well. This game is a big improvement from Crash 2, but I still don't really like it all that much. I mean, I do, but just not as much as 2. This game, I don't know. It got a lot of gimmicks to it that kind of don't really stick with me a little bit. Like these underwater levels, I don't really like them all that much. Funny I say that. I don't really like the underwaters in this game all that much, but in Crash and Wrath of Cortex, I do. Because it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful in that game. A lot of people hate it. But I actually kind of like it a little bit. I mean, I don't really... I still don't like it because it's an underwater level, you know? Oh! Okay. But I think... I don't know, to me, it looks good. And Crash... And Wrath of Cortex, it just looks nice. And I like the music they play. I'm trying to think. Yeah, but anyway. Hang on. Okay, we gotta go back and get that. Woo! What even is this thing? I don't know. There's something. Something to get electricity pumping. Okay. We need this. Do not break it. Don't break it, Lars. Gotta have it. Hurry up, he's coming! Woo! So glad he didn't touch me. If he did, I had to call the police. Okay. Holy. Okay. Woo. What is that over there? Is that City of Atlantis over there? In the background. I don't think I need it no more. Go. Now we got to be careful because don't have Uka Uka with me. Alright, now. So, yeah, in Wrath of Cortex, you fight the elementals. And you fight Crunch, who teams up with the elementals to try and stop you. But since Crunch is a project, he's just like Crash. He's another Bandicoot, where Cortex has perfected his the Vortex, same machine that he used on Crash, but Crash was a failure at becoming, you know, his strong, basically like Crunch. You know, Crash is supposed to look like Crunch and be like Crunch, but it didn't work out because the Vortex wasn't ready. And Brio was trying to tell him, the Vortex is not ready. We don't know what it can do. They tried to tell him, but Cortex is an impatient man. And so it worked on Crunch, and we had to fight him. Go! Oh! Crap. Where am I? Oh, okay. Woo! That shark messed me up. I was trying to dodge him. Okay. Nice. But yeah, after you fight Crunch, well, after you defeat Crunch and the Elemental Mask, you fight Cortex. Once you defeat Cortex, somehow it breaks Crunch's mind control. And so now he's a good guy. Nice. We got the red gem. I wonder what path we can do. I think we can go back to the first zone. Usually when you get a colored gem, they're only used for like one pass. Like once we use this gem, this red gem, we can only use it one more time, and that's like we had to use it for the red path, and then after that we got to do the path that requires all the gems, and then that's it. You know, that's the backtracking in this game. Pretty neat. Yeah, we had to get these boxes now. I don't think there's no more death fruits, which is kind of a shame, I guess. I mean, I like the death fruits, you know, it's kind of challenging, you know, you get rewarded for doing something. You get rewarded at a more challenging level for making it to a certain point. I can't even speak today, there's something wrong with me. I'm distracted. I get like that when I'm playing games. I'm trying to talk, you know, add commentary. Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh, come on. He couldn't let me go, would he? No, he wouldn't. Ain't no thing about it. He breaks the boxes for you. Oh, you know why I went back for it. See, like, I don't know, is he gonna come down? No, he's dead, okay. But yeah, like I said, you beat Crunch, you beat Cortex, you beat the Elementals, you beat Uka Uka. Crunch becomes a good guy. Uka Uka gets mad at Cortex and starts chasing him around and breaking and destroying some of the technology in there. And like it caused like the ship to explode. What happened after that? The ship explodes. Crash and Crunch and Coco get away safely with Aku Aku. They go back home, and Cortex and Uka Uka, they kind of end up in the frozen Antarctic waste. Whoa, boy. Woo! Oh my god, he's getting closer. Ow! Okay, these are big jumps. These are big jumps. I think you might need a double jump. Oh! I don't trust that. Hang on, let me focus. Watch out! I told you to move! Am I dead? I know one of these pterodactyls, they take you to like a different place. I don't know which one that is though, I can't remember. Okay, hang on, let me focus. This kind of requires my attention. Let me focus, alright? Watch out! I guess I'm supposed to wait for him to fly away. Okay. Ow! Why are you saying that was worse? I don't know. I feel it. It's hurt. It's hot. Ow! You guys ever do that? Like when your character like get hit, you can kind of feel it too, and something, I don't know, something inside you just scream out. Now that's some serious role playing right there. I can't be the only one that's strange, man. There's gotta be some weirdos out there that's just like me. There's gotta be. I don't want to be alone anymore. No! I think you need to double jump. Maybe. I think you get to double jump after fighting in trophy. Maybe we should go back. I don't know. Hold on, let me try again. Okay. Oh, I forgot that pit was there. Man, you guys have gotten so many Pokemon by me from doing this. I bet you got a legendary and everything. I mean, I got a lot of editing to do. Yeah. Okay. Come on, go! Oh my God! Help me! Please, sir, please! I have children! Oh! No! Ow! Again! Ow! Ow! Oops! Okay! Jesus Christ! No! What did I tell you guys when we were playing Crash 2? I hate chase levels, so I swear to God, man. Crash, I don't want to alarm you, but he's behind you! Ah! I had to get out of there. Anybody get a legendary? Oh. Did anyone get a legendary? Oh my God. I've died so many times in that little thing. You need the purple gem for that? I mean, no, you get the purple gem here. Don't know how.
É como ritual, sentidos se entrelaçam em busca do ideal. Deixa a taça girar, o aroma está no ar e faz sonhar. Sensação sutil, sutil, sabor gentil, gentil.